mining.com.au is coming to you once again from the RIU Explorers Conference, currently underway in Fremantle. Standing next to me is the Managing Director of Great Boulder Resources, Pato, or Andrew Paterson. It's great to see you. How are you?
Great to have you over here. Welcome.
I'm thrilled to be here. Who knew this could be so much fun?
Well, briefly. I mean, it'll probably wear thin after lunch, but you know, it's pretty busy.
We'll get the free food and the free coffee in there. And the great resource stocks that we are talking about now. You have had a lot of wins in the last 6 months, in particular with your Sidewell project out in Western Australia. What are you guys currently doing right now? Because I've seen some pretty juicy ASX announcement lately.
Yeah, so in a nutshell, the philosophy is drill like buggery, and we're continuing that. 3 rigs, we're looking to bring in more, all the same kind of themes, and pushing the development strategy as well. Then as a kind of a third string to our bow, looking for any other opportunities in the area that we can add on to the project, basically to try and leapfrog that development process as fast as we can.
Well, that was sort of my next question. Obviously, you're drilling and expanding the resource and trying to get it into development, or that development pathway at the same time. How do you make those two things work?
Well, it's a really kind of administrative, long and tedious process. So in Western Australia, the first thing you need to have, obviously, exploration tenure. We've had that for ages. Then mining tenure, you need a mining agreement to get a mining lease granted. That's the bit that's holding us up at the moment. You then lodge your application to mine, and that generally takes 6 to 9 months, all things being equal, as long as there aren't any hiccups along the way. So the key catalyst for us really in that process is the mining agreement, and then everything else will flow from that.
Okay, so I look forward to more info on that, but let's bring it back to what's happening in the ground at the moment. You're beefing it up to 3 rigs. That means there's obviously an awful lot of news flow to come. What's some of the things we can look for?
Well, we've been running at 3 rigs, which equates to about 10,000 metres drilled a month. That's a mix of 1 air core, 1 RC and 1 diamond rig. We'd like to bring in another 2 RC rigs. Now, it is starting to get more challenging to get good drillers, just because everybody's so busy. So there are some constraints starting to emerge. Our projects are big enough that we can line up rigs and get them, for example, burrowing away on Eagle Hawk and drilling that out. There's a lot of metres to go there. And the more we drill, the more news flow we have. Hopefully, the more high-grade hits we get.
Speaking of high-grade, there is a particular picture that has been doing the rounds in your announcements. It's got really impressive-looking gold. Mate, when are we going to hear more on the full assay result of this one? I know we're all waiting for it.
It's actually tricky because we can assay that single 25 centimetre stick of core, but we really need the assays around it as well to put it into context. So at this stage, I'm hoping within the next 4 weeks. I don't actually know yet. We're still waiting to get an update from the lab.
Listen, it was great catching up with you today, and I am absolutely watching what you're going to do next. Thank you for your time.
Great to have you over here. Thanks.